everybody. This is an early access game, Dig or Die. First, why not? Let's look at the options. There's nothing. Music, sound, keyboard, resolution. Not really much. The I guess story of the game is you've landed on this planet, or crashed on this planet, and you have to somehow make something that will help you escape. And this is going to take a while because I have nothing built to actually teleport me. I've spent about, it says 13 hours on Steam, but I don't know if that's even correct. It's the whole joke with this world, because everybody pretty much gets the same exact world. The mineral layout might be different, but besides that, it's pretty much the same. And I'm really close to killing myself. But it's almost always raining on this world, so you have to get out somehow if you're better than I am by making a spaceship. And the only way to do that is explore the very top of the world, the very bottom of the world, and everywhere in between pretty much, to get the proper materials in order to actually make the spaceship to leave the planet. There's a few biomes. There's one at the very bottom of the world. At least in this build of the game, I'm actually not sure what it's called, but it's full of crystals and just crystal-ish stuff. There's the chasm, this thing on the side, in which you pretty much, if you fall in, you'll fall for a good 20-30 seconds. There's the big-ass volcano mountain to the far right, and then there's just normal land in between all of that. And there's flying land masses up above, which I've gotten to that one. I haven't beaten the boss yet of that area. And yes, there are bosses. So far, from what I understand, there are 2 bosses that have been created. And this gun I'm using, the overcharged plasma gun, I got that from killing and using the materials from the body of the boss that was at the ocean down below. But it doesn't feel like there's a whole ton of stuff to do in this game just yet. So you may notice there's a whole ton of brick stuff. Yeah, I may have laid all that out in order to try flooding the world. It hasn't worked yet, but I got the idea from reading a post on the Steam forum, because one of the developer of it was like, oh yeah, some people have been dickheads and have tried to flood the world. I'm gonna try that. That sounds like an amazing idea. But yeah, that hasn't helped all too much. Normally, if you're playing on a higher difficulty than easy, you will be attacked relentlessly whenever it's nighttime. But I'm playing on the easiest setting so I actually don't get attacked at all, unless I aggravate something. And yeah, I covered the entire ground with any kind of material, but your goal of the game is make the spaceship, leave the planet, and hopefully return to wherever you started from, in theory. And that takes quite a while, because the only help you will get is in the form of your own broken down spaceship that will give you hints on where to go. And I call him he because sounds like a dickhead. Always explore further. That's always good advice. But it's early access. This is like the first or second update to the game, I believe. To me, it doesn't really feel like it has much going for it just yet. It almost, to me at least, it almost feels like it's there. It's almost there. But, I'd keep an eye on this game, if anything else. But I highly recommend just play on the easiest setting. That's what I play, because I was getting so murdered whenever I was playing on the higher difficulties. Yeah, this is the volcanic mountain. I've covered everything in material, so could be good, could be bad, I don't know. You'll notice a ton of weapons will help you either get boosted higher or just levitate. The best method I found whenever you actually get to the chasm in the middle is use the shotgun in order to get further. But this is one interesting thing with the game, actually. Whenever you make something, if you have these, the glasses, they will show you how much pressure each thing, each support or each building material you have is under pressure. So if I quick save first and just stack these as high as I can, and yeah, if you aggravate shit, they will hurt you. If I hit down, those are starting to crack. Those are even worse. He's dead. I have to put down more and more support beams in order to actually hold it up, in order to make sure it doesn't get just destroyed. And from what I've noticed, which I don't know if anybody said, the water itself has a mass to it. So if there is enough water, it will actually destroy this entire stable wall. Which, with water, it'll come... I'm not actually sure how often. It seems like it's random, but I'm sure it's not. Yeah, here it is. So if it was raining enough, it could actually just destroy this entire thing, which I think's not bad. not too bad, I think. I want to say it's unique, because I've never seen a system like this. I could be just completely wrong, though. And I've noticed it actually loads in more of the world, which you cannot see. See? Like it will, if you shoot this way, it'll show you more of the world, which you cannot access at all. Which I find that kind of annoying. Like I would wish that you would either just straight up cut off so that I don't have to worry about having to build higher so I actually can flood the world, or having to think of ways to block that off to flood the world. But everything so far besides this, because I have the highest upgraded miniaturizer, however you say that. Pretty much the thing which you take apart stuff. I have the highest grade of that, and I still can't take apart some things. Some enemies, like these guys, if you're not safe, they can shoot your blocks and completely destroy them. Then the controls, WASD 1 to 9, F2 for inventory, F1 for help, which I never used. I literally just learned the controls as I was playing, so that may not have been good, but it's an interesting idea for a game. I would keep an eye on it. I don't know if it's worth it or not just yet, because it's so early in the game's life that I honestly have no idea. I literally saw this game I saw my brother playing this game. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see if I can ask for a review copy to see if it's even worth buying. It's a game to keep an eye on. It has a fairly unique way that it presents things, I think. But after I head straight up here and get completely murdered, because I want to show one of the bosses. That would be it. And I'm dead. But that'll be it. I'll see everybody later.